But you guys imagine Domantas Sabonis next to Bam Adebayo. So per Jake Fisher, someone positioned to me, could Miami be interested in putting Domantas Sabonis next to Bam Adebayo? That's not to say that Miami has interest in Sabonis. That's the type of frontcourt pairing people around the league believe Sabonis would need next to him to thrive. Let's get into the video.
Teams could be interested in Sabonis, to get back there, from Churro916 LTV. I don't have definitive answers for that at this juncture because he's got $40+ million on the books. He has been a defensive liability. And to my understanding from talking to people around the league, he needs to be maximized playing next to another rim protecting and floor spacing big man. And there are a few of those guys. Someone posited to me, like, could Miami be interested putting him next to Bam Adebayo? That's not to say here and report that Miami has interest in Sabonis. It's just that is the type of front court pairing, you know, someone like Miles Turner, someone like Jaren Jackson, that the good majority of people I've spoken to in the league believe that Sabonis would need next to him in order to thrive.
If we were playing 2K, of course, I would love Domantas Sabonis next to Bam Adebayo. I just don't want him on the team. He has a hefty contract. Right now, he's also injured with a torn meniscus. I don't want a big coming off of a torn meniscus, even though it's 3 to 4 weeks and he'll be reevaluated. But I just don't see the fit, especially with this fast-paced Miami Heat offense. I need a movable, switchable backup big for the Miami Heat. So like I said, even though he's averaging 17 and 12, that's great. I think that Bam and Sabonis together, there's not one team that could ever out-rebound us again. I just don't see him fitting on the Miami Heat. The reason why Bill Simmons is hilarious to me because he wakes up every day knowing he hates the Miami Heat and he hates the Miami Heat fans. So Bill Simmons on the Miami Heat. As you know, I don't like Miami or their fans. This team is very fun to watch. I'm really glad that Jaime Jaquez Jr. is good at basketball again because I really enjoyed him as a rookie. Pelle Larsson is interesting. And even though they hate us, they have to love us because we're playing great basketball. And honestly, as a team, this is what I mean by we have a well-rounded team. Everyone's playing well. Fontecchio, Drew Smith, Larson, Bam. And we don't even have Tyler yet. We don't even have Tyler. So this is what I mean by having a well-rounded team with defense, scoring, rebounding, even though that has to improve. But we have a well-rounded team compared to our previous teams before.
What do you have next?
I'm going a little bit off the board now.
Yeah.
Miami.
I had them as my next one.
Well, I stole them.
They're fun to watch.
Super fast, fun, weird style.
Resurgence.
Jaquez resurgence. Simone Fontecchio just shooting a million threes per 36
Andrew
minutes.
Wiggins, a little happier.
Looks great. Bam's back. Ware is averaging like 18 rebounds a game over the last week. Tyler Hero's coming back. That's an interesting plot twist.
Rozier. Oh, sorry.
Wow. And Norm Powell. Maybe he makes his all-star team this year. I don't know.
So, talk about going back in time and stopping something.
Yeah, I know.
John Collins and Bradley Beal for Norm Powell.
Basically, didn't work out.
As you know, I don't like Miami or their fans. This team is very fun to watch.
Very fun to watch. They brought back the Miami Vice jerseys.
Yeah.
Huge.
I'm really glad that Jaquez is good at basketball again because I really enjoyed him as a rookie.
Pelle Larsson.
Pelle Larsson's interesting. And as you know, I mean, we always joke about islands. What warranted an island? Davion Mitchell Island. I mean, I basically had to fold it. It was done. It was empty.
There
were no people living there anymore, but he's back.
And always frisky on the trade market.
Miami Heat fans, whatever you guys do not sleep on Kasparas Yakachonis. So Coach Spo on Kasparas being in the G League. The most important thing right now is he just needs to play. He even asked me, what do I need to work on? And I was like, don't stress out about that right now. It's about getting out there and playing. And he's right. He needs the reps. Right now, with Davion and Drew Smith, he's not going to get the consistent reps he needs. He has to work on the turnovers. He has to work on his overall game. And the G League is providing that for him. I promise you, the fact that he is a defensive-minded playmaking point guard is phenomenal for this Miami Heat team. To be honest, I kind of want him to start next to Tyler Hero next season. The playmaking during that preseason game, I know it's a very small sample size, but the Miami Heat have been longing for a point guard that can get anyone the ball anywhere. And that's not trying to take away from Drew Smith. He has one of the best assist-to-turnover ratios. I think he has the best one in the NBA overall. He's been phenomenal for this Miami Heat team. Davion Mitchell was really known only as a defensive-minded point guard, and with the assists, bro, he's getting to the cup. The three-point shooting has improved. He's been phenomenal for this Miami Heat team. But this future right now with Khalil Ware, Jaime, Kasparis, Nico, which he has to get better, Tyler, Bam Adebayo, this Miami Heat team is in good hands. And I honestly think that Kasparis is a diamond in the rough. They slept on him. He was supposed to go lottery. And the fact that we got our hands on him, he's talented. Just give him some time. But do not forget about him in the G League. CBS Sports lists 5 landing spots for LaMelo Ball. Miami notably didn't give Hero the extension over the summer. If they're at all hesitant on that front, some sort of Ball trade is convenient way of if they think Ball can be a franchise player, he's worth the risk. In my opinion, I do not see the Miami Heat trading Tyler Hero for LaMelo Ball. Once again, is all the culture over there his fault? No, because what have the Charlotte Hornets done to improve their roster? Like, realistically, they have a losing culture. They've been trained to lose since Michael Jordan was in charge of that team. So it's not all LaMelo Ball's fault. We cannot blame the whole franchise on LaMelo. My thing is, he's a street baller. I don't really think he takes the game seriously. Just look at the shots he takes. These fadeaway logo threes and the laughing and joking and they losing. But then at the same time, who is over there to teach them how to be winners? Who is over there to teach them to actually be professional? Nobody. They have no vets over there. So once again, I think he's a great talent. I would not give up any type of assets for him. I like the Miami Heat, how we are right now. The only thing I would really change and the only player I would really go all in for is a player like Laurie. Other than that, I like the team the way it is. I don't want Ja. I don't want LaMelo. I don't want AD. If we're going to make a move, it has to make sense for this Miami Heat team for the short term and the long term, and I don't think LaMelo Ball does that for the Miami Heat.